You need a clear understanding of what the objectives are that you want your pupil to achieve at the different key waymarks in their pupilage, be it starting second sixth, the end, or different monthly periods. You need to have a clear understanding of how you're going to achieve those different objectives, and then you need to have a pupil who's receptive to receiving proper professional structured training. Pupilage at KCH is flexible, it's tailored to the individual needs of a pupil, it's structured. We set intended learning outcomes for a pupil at the beginning of each training cycle, and then we assess to ensure that they reach those intended learning outcomes. And it's empowering. Pupilage at KCH is about empowering a pupil to be the best possible barrister they can be, and we empower them through excellent quality training. Pupilage application marking at KCH has been on a blind marking basis now for a number of years. We were one of the first locally, as I understand it, to do blind marking, not just where application markers don't see a name on an application, but also markers don't see the education institutions that different applicants have come from. Not seeing the name, the address, the location, the name of the educational institution helps promote access to the profession, as it removes any risk of unconscious bias, be it on social mobility, race, gender, or other factors.
So I applied for the Civil and Family Finance pupilage, and that consisted of a one-day interview process, but I had an advocacy exercise and an interview on the same day. I remember arriving at KCH and it was really a warm welcome from a junior barrister. I then had the advocacy exercise and an interview with some of the panel of barristers. I recall the interview being really enjoyable actually. It was very conversational. Compared to some of the other interviews I did that year, it was a lot more tailored to me as opposed to having a set 3 prescribed set of questions given to all applicants. So I quite enjoyed that.
Yes, I remember really enjoying my interview at KCH. I remember it was quite a long interview, it was about 45 minutes. And I really enjoyed that because I felt I was able to really showcase who I was as a person and engage with my panel and connect with them. I felt I built up a good rapport. I even remember laughing a couple of times with my panel. And I was asked quite a few follow-up questions which made it feel very conversational. Even when I did the advocacy exercise, I felt that although that was challenging, I was then asked follow-up questions which allowed me to engage with it and really just showcase who I was.
I had a very structured pupilage. During first six, I had weekly reviews and I'd have an appraisal every 3 months, which allowed me to have feedback and action things and also have really positive feedback throughout.